Really? Hey, everybody. I'm just testing. I'm trying to see if I can set this up where I can go live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So that's what I'm doing. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry. Let me look at the chats. Jamie, welcome. Hey, Riri. How you doing? It's been a while. Heading, testing, one, two, three. Jennifer, hello, hello. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. Yeah, I was just setting this up. Yes, I'm feeling better. You see, I'm up and about. Um, I'm trying to set it up where I can go on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So when I go live, and right now it's broadcasting on my Facebook page. I really don't use Facebook that much, and I use a different name under Facebook, but I just want to see if I can go live with it. Um, and apparently it works. Everybody's doing good. This is my niece right here. We don't see each other like we should, but it's all my fault. But that's it. I mean, I was just testing to see how hard it would be to get this to be able to do this. It has been a while. Hopefully, we can get together and one of these days and have dinner, talk about the good old days. We will. I appreciate you stopping by, though. I'm trying to set this up, Remy, for Jennifer. I'm going to interview Jennifer uh, in on February 2nd. I was supposed to do it this past Thursday, but I was feeling ill, so I didn't do it. So February 2nd, she rescheduled, so we're going to do that February 2nd, and she's going to talk about traveling, how it is to travel with the kids. I don't know whether you know it or not, but um, Jennifer, has two kids, a boy and a girl. So she's going to talk about the trials and tribulations of traveling with infants. Yes, Sean. I'm testing. I was just trying to see how to set it up to where I can go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and seeing if it worked. And apparently, it's working. Nothing big. I mean, again, I really didn't have anything to talk about. I just waited till a little later in the day when everybody else was. I thought everybody else was off, and I see the Z Man didn't. I see the Z Man didn't go live tonight. So yeah, you know what? I was looking at that, and I see like this is different. Sometimes I hope not, Sean. Um, Sometimes people when they go live on different platforms, they can't see which platform they're from. And I'm looking at the comments on here, and I can tell the ones that come from YouTube, and I can tell the ones that come from Facebook, and it gives the name of the person from Facebook. So, I mean, Hey, Sean, I'm loving this. I'm loving this streaming software. I saw it. I was there. I just didn't feel like talking. I was on my phone. I didn't feel like typing. I'm sorry, Destination Fun, Sherry. I saw it. If you're talking to me, you might be talking to Sean. But no, I was proud of Z. Just hope he can keep it up. Pedroza Travel. Hello, hello. Welcome to another test. I'm gonna have this down packed before you know it. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna butcher the name. ARAR Vlogs. Hope you're doing good tonight. Yeah, congratulations to Z. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is, as I said to the people that came in earlier, I was testing to see if I could to broadcast this on YouTube and Facebook. So that's where I'm at now. I'm broadcasting on both, and it works well. I think with this platform you can do right, Sean. And I would, yeah, I'm looking at it on YouTube right now, and I see that YouTube can only see YouTube's comments, and Facebook can only see Facebook comments. So um, that would be a problem, especially like when people are asking questions or things like that. Yeah, he did it. He did it live. He poured it down the toilet, Sean. He poured it down the toilet. So yeah, good for him. But yeah, Sean, I think I'm going to. That's for Z. Remy. uh, well, Eddie, yeah, stick. Hold on. To highlight. Oh, highlight every comment. Yeah, I guess if it's not moving too fast, yeah, you could highlight every comment. Okay, thank you, Sean. Eddie, if you're going to go live, you might as well, go live on both of your platforms. I don't really use Facebook that much. I really wish I could use it on Instagram. I use Instagram more. I use Instagram more. I would love to be able to go on Instagram more than Facebook. But talking to one of the developers that was in my live the other night, he was saying that that is in the works to try to have a live feed for Instagram. Yes, Jennifer, I like this. I like this better than Streamyard. Yeah, see, this is all the free version. Oh, okay. So yeah, no, this what I'm using now is it's just the free version. Everything I do here, all the sound effects and everything like that, it's all from the free version. Um, so I mean, again, that's kind of what I like about it. Pedroza, that's a fine. If they limit the time, that's fine. But just to be able to get out to more people, that the ideal is trying to grow and trying to reach out to people. So um, I have different subscribers with different the social medias. So yeah, Sean, you were the one that turned me on to it, and I didn't think it was would be this good, or as good as it is without the learning curve. There's a little learning curve, not much of one. It's be like StreamYard. I mean, it's not very difficult just getting here and play with it, which is why I'm here now. So I like it. You know, to I think to add more than two, I'd have to upgrade the program. So I'll look at that, and I'm gonna look at buying the paid version of this software because I really do. I do like this more than StreamYard. Even though right now I'm more comfortable being on StreamYard. Hey, Sean, when you say the help, oh, the don't you find the help video is great? Yeah, yeah. Everything so far has been great with it. No complaints. Sean, when I came on here the other day, there were programmers from evmux or evmax, is what he called it, in here with me, going over with certain things and trying to teach me. And he says he tries to go to random lives, and he just happened to wind up in my live. And I was able to ask him questions and things like that, and he was helping me out. So no, I really appreciate it. The customer service seems to be seems to be good. Um, again, I'll be working on that, and seeing what I can do and what I can't do. Yeah, that's what you were saying. You streamed it four at a time. So yeah, I mean, again, just even just playing around with it, and um, let's see the layers. I was working with the and Sean. I mean, you've been here, so you know probably what I'm doing. But like putting the background here on the screen, like behind my picture. I don't have anybody else in here, but you know how it would look. So it's not just a blank wall or anything like that. I mean, behind me it is, but the border, um, just to have something else going on, and of course, um, you can customize it more when once you buy the paid version. Well, Pedroza, you have to ask the Down Under Cruisers. His name is Sean about that. I've watched his videos, and it doesn't get I mean, it doesn't get crazy. It's the same thing, but you just have just different people watching from different platforms. Um, I mean, if you're popular, well, the comments are going to zoom by. So I mean, again, you're adding more viewers. But again, as content creators, that's what we want. We want more viewers. We want people to watch. So I think that's what it's going to be like right now. As I said, I don't really use Facebook, so I think I saw. Okay, let me remember how to do it, Sean. There you go. Yeah, well, yeah, Eddie. That's it. Always turns into that. It always turns into a live. But hey, Betty, how's it going? Welcome in. Um, I haven't either, Pedroza. I haven't done much live. I'm just starting into it. I'm trying to start to go live once a week, every Thursday at 4. I did it one week last week. Well, I was supposed to do it again, but I wasn't feeling well. So um, this Thursday I'll go live at 4 p.m. Eastern time Thursday, and from then on out, every Thursday 4 p.m. Eastern time I'll go live. And I had to reschedule. I was supposed to interview my daughter last Thursday, but I was sick, so I didn't get a chance to do that. Yeah, I've done a lot. Well, I only really consider myself doing one live. The other ones are kind of the other ones are kind of just like what I'm doing right now. I'm playing with this system, trying to get to learn it, but I want to do it while I'm live, so I know exactly what it looks like. And you know, sometimes if you go private or if you go unlisted, maybe it shows up differently. And I want to see what it's like in live. So when I start doing the show Thursdays, I'm not in for any kind of surprises. And you know, so far so good. And then you know, practicing on how to get Facebook up here. So and that's all I'm doing. I'm not. I don't consider this like me going live. You know, some people call. I guess they call it pop up lives. I don't really view that as that. I view this as just you know me trying to learn. You're learning from me. Oh, okay, Jennifer. Not from the old man. Uh, Mama. Thanks, Sherry. So yeah, I'm just you know you're just trying to put out the you know the best product that you can. And for me, this is I find this interesting. Again, normally I would have been in here playing with my sound effects was there, but tonight I wasn't even doing that. Um, I was just trying to get everything set up. So when I go live this Thursday, as soon as you came in, the phone rang. Did it, Betty? And I did. Sean, I do. Sean, did you get see the link, Sean? Let me. I'll copy it again. So that's it. The Journals of Awakening. Hello, hello. Sorry about that, Eddie. Yeah, it's free. That's what I was trying. I was trying to different. I've tried like four different restreaming or streaming applications, and this has been my favorite. And you know, I would tell everybody to try it because you're in. I I don't see you. I don't see you, Sean. Sean, maybe if you can go out and then come back in because you're not showing up as the invited guest. So back you're not backstage. I don't see you backstage. And let me know if you can get in, Sean. I guess I can stop that testing now. Hey Betty, can you do me a favor? Can you click on my link? You don't. I'm not going to bring you live, but if you can, you click on my link to see if you come backstage. Looks like your guests are locked up. Uh-oh, that's not a good thing. Can you see my guest? Pedroza Travel? Because I don't see anybody. When I put myself back in the screen, you just back out. There you go. Eddie, did you want to come up? Eddie, did you want to come up? Okay, no, no, I appreciate that, and that's what I thought. I saw you with no shirt on. I'm just asking, but I appreciate it. For some reason, when I took myself out and put myself back in, then everybody started popping up. So no, well, so yeah, so thank you, Eddie. I just when you came here, I didn't come up and I saw you with no shirt on. So okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, Chrome only. I'm on. Okay, Betty. Well, yeah. As soon as I took myself off the screen, let me uh let me try something real quick. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the background from showing up. There he is. Hey, Sean. Do you want to come up?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay.
How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm good, thanks. You're doing a
Appreciate
great
you.
job.
Sean, I'm so happy you showed me this. I don't know what to say. Um, when you were trying to come up, nobody showed up down in my thing down here. I took myself out of the dynamic screen and put me backstage, and then people started popping in. I had two other people that popped up.
So they weren't coming into the dynamic screen.
No, so for whatever reason, and somebody said that it said something about must have Chrome or something. But one of them had Chrome, but she still didn't pop up.
Oh
So I
no.
don't know that. I mean, again,
So I'm using Chrome on this one, and it's coming up okay.
yeah, I am too.
And and I haven't had any issues like this, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Pedroza Travel said they used Firefox, and it
Yep.
didn't work. So
Yeah, no. evmux works really well on Chrome, um, and with a lot of the others, it tries to drive you to Chrome, and most of
okay,
the use most of the equipment that does this sort of stuff does drive you to Chrome. For some reason, Chrome works a lot better on it. I don't know, but
Okay.
at any rate, now for Petros, to answer the question about running more than one channel, um, you do get the advantage of being put out there in different formats. So whether it be YouTube or Facebook or Rumble or whatever the other ones that you are using, it does give you that benefit of coming up. I currently go in 2 YouTube channels and 2 Facebook channels. And the advantage to that is that you're opening yourselves out to more of the community, number one. And number two, you just manage it. You just manage the chats as they come in because evmux will bring in everybody's chat. You can then highlight everybody's chat accordingly, and away you go. I just find it a useful way of spreading your tentacles.
Yeah, and I think so too. And that's why, again, that's why I was trying to see about this. The other formats they have, there's Twitch was one,
Hmm.
but I really don't use Twitch. I signed up to see somebody's gaming or something, so I don't really use Twitch. So I said, well, let me look at this Facebook page, and I normally don't use Facebook, um, but I said, well, let me see if if I put it up there, what happens.
I originally in the very beginning when I first started, I originally looked at OBS, and to me, OBS had a whole heap of issues. It was too complicated for me. I'm
Yes.
just I'm just a simple mind, and so StreamYard was beneficial at that particular point in time. But StreamYard didn't do a lot of things that OBS does, and this does. This gives you a lot more opportunity to do closer to the OBS environment. So
Okay, hold on one second, Sean. Hey, Pedroza, did you want to come up on stage? All right. Hey, Pedroza.
g'day,
Hey, how's it going?
good yourself.
Good, good. This is interesting. I haven't used this program. I'm using Chrome now and it worked. So that's
Well,
interesting.
okay, good, good.
On the mobile, I was on my phone just now and that's where it didn't work.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think the mobile issue. There is a mobile problem with the with the phones.
So that's
Um,
interesting. I've never used this program before. So that this is a learning experience. Thank you.
this is for
Uh,
me too. Sean is the one that told me about it, and I mean I love it. I love it a lot more than Streamyard. You can do more, but that means it's a slightly larger learning curve.
Uh-huh.
But just like everything I'm doing now is it's on the free version.
So when we're here, oh, there I see that the chat popped up. I don't know how the chat works on this one.
If you
uh,
go
in
ahead,
a lot
Sean.
of ways, the chat works no different to, say, StreamYard or whatever. But what I like about this is, if you want to be the total novice, you can just run it on the dynamic stream and just let um, the dynamic stream just do it all for you. On the other hand, if you want to be a bit more creative, then you can go with a pro setup, and you can do all sorts of things like your sound effects, like your moving backgrounds, also, anything that you would do if you were using something like, say, OBS or whatever.
And don't mind me, I'm just playing with the I'm just playing with the buttons. So if you
That's
see the
cool.
picture going moving around.
Now,
So
for you over there, Bill, are you seeing the chat within evmux or are you looking at it on?
no, I'm looking at it directly from EV the
EV
programmer said it
Max.
was EV Max.
EV
Yeah,
So
EV
Max.
Max.
I'm looking at it directly from there, from that screen, and I can also I can type from the screen in the chat and have it pop up.
I'll be back in a second, guys.
Okay, Sean.
Because the last comment that I saw was from
I'm not clicking on every.
Destination Phone.
Oh, are you talking about on your phone or on the screen?
On the screen from this program. Just interesting.
Because I'm seeing all the comments. Are you talking about like highlighted on the video screen? Like right now it says Warm Strong Adventures. Hello.
Yeah, I see that one, but like, where on your screen do you see the other chat?
Right to the left of the screens, I have a chat column, or the comment. It says comment column.
Oh,
So,
maybe if I go to full screen, maybe it'll show up there.
well, good night, Betty. Thanks for everything. Jennifer, thank you too.
Good night. Anyways, thank you for the test. I'll let you go back to your program. I
Oh no, no,
just
no, you're
fascinating.
fine. I mean, again, I'm glad you came up because I can just see how it is with more than one person up here. So, I
Yeah.
appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, no, very interesting program. I've never used this program before, so I just find it fascinating.
Hey, and that's I mean that's enough. This is the free version, but again, this version, I think with the free version, you can go 1080p. I
Nice.
I think with like StreamYard, probably even with the low paid version, it's probably only 720 740p 720, probably 720 720p.
That's pretty
So
good
it
too.
should the cam it, I should look clearer to you because this is should be 10. I believe I set the camera up for 1080p. So my face it might be a little dark, but my camera should look clearer because of that. It's 1080p.
Well, what's interesting is on my side, like as a guest, I'm looking at the screen on my side and I see participants on the left, I see on stage and you put me on stage. But like you and Sean, it shows low resolution preview. And I don't know if I can change it to see high resolution.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I
and
see
again,
myself as clear, but you look lower resolution. When I
I,
switch back over to YouTube, you look fine. So that's interesting.
and with that again, I've never really paid that much attention from your side. I've always been the one doing the testing. I've been over to Sean, but I never went on stage or anything like that, so
Hmm.
I don't know what that looks like. Um,
Hmm.
so that's interesting. Okay,
And
Sherry.
then and then I finally figured out how to see all the comments
Oh, good.
from the evmux. On mine, there's like a little chat social button that you have to press,
Okay.
and then it shows up. For me, it's showing up on the right, which is interesting. Now, are these comments coming in from both Facebook and YouTube, or you just
Yes,
don't?
I don't believe anybody's really watching from Facebook, but I did have one comment from Facebook.
Is that the one that says sample comment? Comments appear once the
No,
broadcast
no, that's just I think that's just a sample.
the
No,
program.
somebody. Um, it was
It
a
leaves
Oh,
the
there's
little.
a Derek
samples.
Flint one. Was that it from
Yes,
Facebook?
now it shows a little icon right under. I'm looking at like
Ah,
when it was
nice.
done, so it tells you where it's from, Facebook or YouTube.
Cool. Very nice.
I love it. I mean, again,
Yeah, that's nice.
as I said,
I
and
like the layout. The layout's very clean.
It is, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Now, Sean, on your screen, you have like your background. I like how you have your QR code and everything.
Yep,
Are you doing that with a green screen where you're at,
I
or how are
am.
you doing that?
I am. I'm doing it with a green screen. They call
Ah,
it there
okay.
the
You're on a
virtual
green screen.
background. If
Okay.
you have a look at it. Okay.
Okay.
You're on your computer, right? At the
Yes.
bottom, you will see a microphone, a camera, a cogwheel.
Yeah.
Click on the cogwheel.
Oh, I see. Virtual background. Nice. Oh, okay. So if you have a green screen there, you can switch it out.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing here because I don't have
Oh,
like a pre-made screen here. So here is where you could take a picture. Oh, okay, I got it. Cool, cool.
And
I
the other
have this.
advantage is if you wanted to, the background could be a moving picture.
Oh, I see what I did there. Now it's like showing like a blurred version of me in the background, like it blurred out my little
yes.
board up there.
Yep.
Because it's trying to find out that virtual whatever.
And then if you unclick it, it goes away.
Okay. So, oh, I made
Even
it back to normal again.
even though I just looked through the settings, Sean, and it looks like my camera is 720p and not 1080p.
You can
I
upgrade. You can rate that up. If your camera, it'll go to what your camera is. So you can rate that up.
so I probably should use like auto.
Yep.
because the only two I can move, only two that I can change is to 720 and 480 and auto. So I'll leave it on auto for a little bit and see what happens.
Mine's on auto, but the highest I got was 720 for the
Yeah,
action.
and again, that's what I'm looking at on my end too. Is 720.
Hmm. Now, do you know what the dimensions, Sean, are of your background picture?
My background is 1280 by 720, but you can go bigger.
So it doesn't really matter on the background photo what you're using.
No, because when you actually set up the background photo as the, if you are the host, so what it'll do is it'll ask you to crop the picture. So you
Oh,
can
okay.
crop the picture to fit.
Let's see if I can find one in my picture collection here to play around with. Thanks again, Bill, for allowing me to experiment with you
Oh no,
here.
no,
I appreciate it.
I'm glad to have you up here. We can learn this together.
So many
Yay,
different things
Sherry's
you just
back.
discover from these different things.
Now, can I just say, Bill, very quickly, Destination Fun. It was awesome to meet you up on that other channel that you were on. I forget who it was, but it was great to see you up there. So thanks very much.
And mustard drill. As far as I know, no, there's no mobile app for it.
That they are working on the mobile app.
Are they? Okay.
Um, but that to me that's a bit of an unfortunate name, the mustard drill, because that's where everybody hates to meet, right?
But hey, you kind of stick out there with it.
That's true.
So you won't forget the mustard drill.
That's true. Mate, you
No.
look so much better in that environment than you did in the brick wall.
Okay. Interesting. This is just a backdrop that I use sometimes. This is actually Riverside, California. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
This is the old church here in Riverside, California, is what this is. So you're looking at
Yeah.
the San Bernardino Mountains there in the background. But
If you
interesting. So I could totally see how you could like customize that out with like your logo and then
well,
put a cube.
Pedroza, if you get a chance, go check out Sean's page, the Down Under Cruisers,
Will
and
do.
he does it. He's customized his page more than what I haven't really done anything. So just check out his channel because again he knows more about this than I do.
So we did a stream. What's it now? It's 3 o'clock. We did a stream about 2 hours ago. Have a look at that channel.
I'll check it out. Thanks. Yeah, so it's also funny
Oh,
because
and
I can
then
see in the background here my
yep,
adventures out there sign's still coming up, so you gotta like
yeah,
watch out for what's in your background.
because it's green.
Yeah, but if I had a better green screen like you probably do, Sean, then it would be better, I think.
Yeah, I've got the original green screen. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
um, but yeah, Pedroza, check us out, like and subscribe.
there you go.
And I had to get that in. Sorry.
Of course, of course, of course, I understand.
But yeah, no, you know, for me, this kind of does everything that I wanted to do. I have to get better as far as like setting up the. I had an upcoming live that I want to share out. So setting it up, I messed it up where I didn't put the date in the right spot. It's like two places where they ask you for the date. I put it in one, and then the one that went out on the on YouTube Studio didn't have the right date. So you just got to be careful. But again, it's just a simple learning curve, but not much of one.
What it
So,
does is that you can use the setup as a template. So what you do is you create a session, an overall session with a template, and then inside the session, you then put in where you're going to go out to. So in my case, it's two YouTube channels and two Facebook pages. And so what happens is if you do not set the date for the particular channels, then it will default to whatever's being put out now. And the header for the session just gives you an indicator. So whenever I set mine up, I have a template, and then I copy the template in, and then I go ahead and I set up everything inside the session. Takes me a couple minutes.
Now
Now,
I do see. Hold on, let me go back and see if I see. Jennifer went over to my Facebook page, but I don't think I saw her chat.
She might have put chat in, but what I've been finding is if they don't give the authority for their name to be passed across, then it just comes back as Facebook user.
Yeah, but no, nothing popped up. And that was just, I see it because I'm looking at Facebook on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I see her chat, but I don't see it in the chat up here on the screen.
So you got Derek Flint in the chat there.
Yes,
Derek is coming
he's on
from
Facebook. I'm Derek Flint. Shh.
Shh, shut up.
So I see mine,
you got split personalities. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
kind of.
Well, he's got a
I
split
can tell
personality.
you, then I would have to kill you. So,
Oh, better, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. Yes, because she's responding in Facebook, but it's not popping up here.
So she can see what the other commenters are seeing, but she can't comment back.
I don't know what I don't know what she sees.
She can only see if she's in Facebook. She can only see the Facebook. If she's in YouTube, she can only see the YouTube. So,
Okay.
and this happens in all the streams, all the things. StreamYard, Melon, all of them. They do that. So
It
what
only
you
has
need
permission
to
to
do,
show comments for one side.
correct. So
Interesting.
what you need to do is you need to highlight all the comments so that it
Okay.
can be seen in all the streams.
I want to see YouTube. Hey, welcome in, House of X.
That's correct, Jennifer. You can only see if you're in Facebook, you will only see the Facebook comments, unless Bill highlights them.
Gotcha.
Because the highlighted ones come into the stream, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Got
And
it.
I am not good at highlighting, but I guess I better get better, huh?
You're gonna have to have quick fingers there.
Right. But again,
That can be
actually,
hard.
her text. I mean, her comments are not coming up for me to highlight though.
That's interesting.
I see them on my phone, but I'm in Facebook. But as far as on here on evmux, I am not seeing them pop up on the screen.
Now you're broadcasting to your Facebook page right now?
Facebook and YouTube.
Curious. Okay, I can try to go over there myself. I'll open up
Yes.
another browser.
Here's the thing, Bill. I'm only looking at what's going on evmux. I'm only looking at what's happening in the comments, right? I see Jennifer's comments when they're coming in through on Facebook.
Oh, good. Again, I don't know. Let me see what I got going on here. Because again, I don't see anything. No, Eddie. It should show up. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not. But on this EV, am I in? On this EV Max, I was able to see, I could see my comments. I just can't see Jennifer's comments on Facebook, but I should be able. If I saw my comments, I assumed I would be able to see all Facebook comments on this comment board right here,
That's correct. You should be able to.
and I don't, and that's what we're trying to figure out, Eddie.
What Facebook page is it being? Is it being broadcast to your Warmstrong's Adventure Cruise and Travel group?
It's that Facebook page. The group is inside that Facebook page. It should be Derek Flint.
Huh. I'm trying to find it so that I can see what it looks like on that side. I see your Warmstrom's cruise and travel group.
Yeah, that's something
Um,
I created. I shouldn't. There's probably nobody in that one. I haven't even.
oh, okay.
I just
I
started. I
followed
just put
that,
the.
but that's not it. So if I look for the name, I'll find it there from. Let's
I
see.
really. I don't. I have no clue what it looks like, so I don't know.
No worries, no worries.
Why
Um,
don't you look at yourself, Bill?
Look on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm on Facebook. I'm like I'm on Facebook right now. So, whoops,
I see it.
I can see like Jennifer is speaking to me,
I think I
but it's
just.
not popping up over here in the comments in on the app. And I'm just curious why. That's all.
I don't even see this. I see your your personal Facebook group, but I don't see a post of this test thing going
No,
on.
it's because it's not. I didn't post it in the group. I posted it on the Facebook page.
Oh,
So
okay.
and again, is there? I don't know what the link is. I don't know if it's private or not. I don't know. I
No
haven't really
worries.
worked with Facebook too much. I have people there, but not a lot.
How are you recovering, Eddie? I hope you're doing well.
It is Eddie.
So, Petrosa, that's your surname, or that's
That's my last name. My first name's John.
nice to meet you, John.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Yep, yep,
That's
John.
usually.
It is
Can
nice
I
to meet you,
change
John.
my name once I'm in this group
You can,
under
and
settings, maybe?
I gotta remember how to do it. Um,
Because it
yes,
asked me my name when I came in, and I just put
yes,
Petrosa
it did.
Travel because I figured that's what Bill would recognize me as.
I don't know. It's not there.
But I see that you put like Sean from DUCs, which is probably a better way to do it.
Yep. Um, Give me a second. I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Yeah, no worries. Appreciate the help. I guess I could leave and come back in.
You
That
could.
might. Let's see.
Yeah, I have no clue how to do that from this screen.
Um, yeah, no, I can't. I can't remember how to do it here. He's gonna come in another way. I don't know.
Nope, here he is.
Yep.
Back. Oh, now
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah, but-
stage.
You're in two areas.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm gonna remove him from dynamic.
Yep.
There we go.
okay. It's better not being a split personality. Okay. Yeah, so I guess the way to do that is just go out and go back in. But that wouldn't work if you were setting up yourself because you don't want to kick yourself out if you're
No, no,
like,
no, no, no.
Oh,
When you're setting up
I can
yourself, you can change it.
I can definitely I can kick myself.
He kicked himself out, and now he's got to kick himself back in
Yeah,
again.
but then you just kick yourself back in.
okay.
But he can actually change it on the fly.
Oh, okay. So he could change his name if he wanted to on the fly.
Yep.
He's not like stuck like we are.
No.
Got
In
it.
fact, I think he can change us too.
Really?
Oh, you should try. Try changing one of us. That would be a good experiment.
So the way you do that, Bill, is if you go to one of us on the right hand side of our picture, on the left hand side, I think it is where you've got all the
Yeah.
or the bottom where you've got us. you'll see three dots. Click on the three dots, and then it gives you a chance to
The
edit the
edit
profile.
name. Got you.
Cool. So,
Got
like,
you.
if you wanted everybody to be standardized, you could do it that way.
Yeah. I
I
don't
could
care. I
see
don't
that
care
as a
that much.
moderator feature because some people put their channel name in the beginning and some people put it in the end, and that could be confusing, especially if you had a lot of people.
So yeah. Okay. So I can change the names. Look at that. Oh, and you know what? I did. I watched like a YouTube video or something. They said they didn't know you didn't have a way to kick somebody out, and it looks like now you do. When I look at those three buttons,
Mm-hmm.
I can kick you out from this screen. I don't have to go to like the YouTube page or anything like that to do it.
Yep.
Makes sense, especially if you wanted to like have somebody waiting in the background and then come back in. I mean, that's what StreamYard does, right?
Yep.
I, I don't. I didn't use Streamyard much, so I'm not 100% sure about Streamyard either. Because I just
Well,
started playing with all of them within the last, like, let's say the last month, last
there's
couple of months.
another channel that I subscribe to called First Floor Audio, and I've been on his channel before, and he had me in the background, and then he pushed it forward. But that was StreamYard, so I'm assuming that
Yep.
this has the same ability.
It does, but the thing is, where I find this better than StreamYard is that with this you've got a lot more flexibility than StreamYard does. StreamYard's only just now getting sound effects.
I'm assuming that on the person who's like moderating, like you, Bill, you have like some kind of soundboard at the bottom or something.
There's a tab and it has like different little sound effects, and you can actually put your own in, and which I have done. I've downloaded a few of my own.
Oh, really?
Watch out! You never know what Bill put in there.
You never know.
You never know.
Oh God! Hang on, I just got one of those 5 minutes ago.
Did you?
That was my queen telling me she wanted me to help her empty the car out.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. You must have groceries or something waiting for you.
Yep, we did have
Yep.
groceries.
Been there, done that.
So yeah, I it's just so for the free version.
You're getting a lot of opportunity with the free version, right?
You do,
There's a lot of
yes.
exciting things going on with it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool that you're getting all this for free. Oh man, I can see the dad jokes coming in already.
They'll be here. They'll be here in a little bit. But and that's what I guess that's what I like about it because now I can have fun while I'm doing it. I can have fun.
Well, that's the
Uh,
whole point. If you're not having fun with it, why are you even here, right?
correct, correct.
Right.
Destination Fun, I believe the limit for the free version is 6, I believe. And then it goes up to the maximum you can have with a full paid version is up to 12, I believe.
That's a lot of people. I agree with Journals of Awakening. First Floor Audio is a great stream to watch.
Yes.
It's amazing how he can like just make a song on the fly. I'm just beginning to learn the piano and I can barely like play a chord and he's out there like doing chords on the fly. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more with like the free version, but I do believe I'm gonna just sign up for the year and try this for a year because uh,
What's the subscription like?
Roughly $20 a month.
That's not too
And
bad.
if you pay for it like in a year, in a year's time, I don't
Hmm.
know if they offer a monthly. I didn't see it, but somebody said they offer a monthly plan for twenty-five
Yeah,
dollars a
they
month.
do. I pay monthly.
Yeah. Well, and if I didn't see it, because I would have done that for 1 month just to play with the version. But
It's
the only
a flick switch, so it's a
is it?
toggle switch. Yeah,
I'll take a look
you
at it.
just toggle it.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, like, I don't have that many viewers yet. It's not like my channel makes any money, so it's like I always like have to like hem and haw whether I'm not gonna invest more money into a channel that doesn't like
Well,
make money. I
yeah,
mean,
join the club.
yeah. The only reason why I even started my channel was just to like share videos with family, which by the way they never watched, so that was always
Oh,
funny.
see, now
Like,
my family did. They watched them, so
oh, that's good. That's good.
that,
No, my
that that was a good thing for me.
if you look
Hey,
at
John, how
my
many
old
subs have
videos,
you
they're
got?
all of my son, but nobody ever watched them. It was like strangers who watched it, which was kind of weird, but whatever. That's how it worked.
How many subs have you got?
I think I'm up to 679 right now.
I've got less than you, and I've gone for the paid version. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I'm looking at this in a slightly different attitude. For me, this if I treat it like a business, it will be.
Hmm. Interesting. Yeah.
Treat it like a hobby, it will be.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, where your motivation lies. I mean, I've been in YouTube now for 13 years, and I barely have gotten up to 679. That's how long I've been in YouTube. But I wasn't very serious. Now I'm posting every week, but before my posts were all over the place.
Yeah,
But I
and
can see
that's
by your setup, like you have a nice screen set up there, and you have a nice mic, and so yeah, you've definitely got your A game going on there.
well. We had a political a prime minister here who made a comment. He said life wasn't meant to be easy, and I've gone, well, stuff you. I'm going to put all my eggs in a million baskets. If I
Yeah.
can spread myself thin enough and have different baskets that will benefit, why not? And by doing YouTube, it's fun. You get to meet lots of awesome people like yourselves, and see if it can make me some cash. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Hey,
If
Sean.
anything, it'll help you travel even more, right?
Correct.
Hey, Sean. The Journals of Awakening wants to know how long you've been at it as far as YouTube.
YouTube, I've been at it for just over 2 years, and
Okay.
we've been what our genre is cruising, so we've been
Yeah.
cruising for P B BP, before pandemic. I was going to say BC, but that's not allowed. BP. We started cruising in 2026, and then sorry, 2016. Way ahead of my time.
You're traveling in the
2016.
future, Sean. You're in the
Well,
future
I
now.
do live. Listen, I do live in the future, guys. You should know that. Um,
Well, we all know that if you really get into cruising, you do book into the future. So,
that's correct.
like,
Talking
I know
about
some cruisers out there, man. Like, as soon as the schedules come up, like they have 2 year schedules come up, and they're booking. It's crazy.
Well, funny you should say that. We're booking one for January 2025 if you want to come. Going out of Sydney, doing the South Pacific just after New Year's Eve, where you can watch the New Year's Eve fireworks out of Sydney. Come along.
Okay,
And
I'll
I heard
check
about
it
that.
out.
I heard about that. I'm interested. I might be doing that one.
Come.
Hmm. I've not been to Australia yet, so maybe you'll have to pass me the time and dates.
We're looking at the first week of January.
Nice. Maybe I can get it off. You never know.
Oh, I
There's
can on
always
my own also.
always somebody setting up, like a group cruise and things like that. So
Hmm.
Hey, Journals of Awakening. I'm happy that you're curious. I don't mind. My life is an open book.
yeah,
Well, kinda.
right.
He's hiding behind a green screen, and then he says he's an open book. I don't know.
Actually, no, 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 no. I'm not hiding behind it. I am in front of it.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Well, again,
Green, it's all good. It's all good.
you want
The
to,
green screen is hiding behind me.
Oh, okay.
but you want to improve. Like if you're going to try this, because again, I started back in like March or April of 22, and if you're going to try to improve it, you look at different things. So a couple of weeks ago, I said, well, I'm gonna start doing lives. So then that's when I started testing out the different lives: StreamYard, Restream, Melon. Sean came up one time, one of my tests, I believe, and he started telling me about evmux, and I said, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, and I wound up trying it one day, and it's like, wow, that's nice. I like this. It's easy. It seems to be powerful, and a lot of things to do. And this is with the free version. Um, the only limitation for the free version is like StreamYard is 20 hours, so you get 20 hours however you want to use them. You want to use 20 hours at one time, go ahead and do it. With this app, you can do 2 hours at a time, but you get 30 hours. And if I'm doing a show once a week, I mean, I really probably wouldn't even need anything but the free version.
Hmm. Maybe I'll just try the free version and see how that goes. Right
It's
now, I
free.
can't see myself like doing more than once a week, anyways.
Try it and see how you like it.
Looks like you got some questions there, Bill.
Oh, hold
I want
on.
to know how you cruise.
I did an entire podcast on dad jokes. Okay, let's go down how long you've been doing it. I'm so curious. How did you get to cruise? Are you retired, doctor? All right, you talking about me? If you're talking about me, I am retired, but I've been cruising since 1990, maybe. I started a long, long time ago. Matter of fact, I was just doing a Shipmate, which is an app for cruisers to like list their cruises and connect with other cruisers. So I was filling that out, and I started out in 1990, and I just found it an enjoyable way. When I was working, I used to work a lot, so I didn't have a lot of free time. But with cruising, I take a week, but I could hit, 3 or 4 different countries and check them out, not as thoroughly as if I stopped in one, but I don't have to pack again. I go there and check out some of the culture, and now I can find out, well, do I want to come back here and try it on a different different scale by flying over here and spend some time.
I totally know what you're talking about there, Bill. I went on the Norwegian Bliss this summer, took a 10-day Baltic. That was awesome. 8 countries in 10 days, and you don't have to unpack or pack.
Right.
That was just an awesome cruise. Like I like, that's the nice thing. I mean, was recently on the Panorama. That was 7 days, and you're going to 3 different Mexican states there. You don't have to unpack. It's awesome.
Oh, I mean, I love it.
But I do like to get out. See, I'm not 100% cruising. I'm not. My channel goes. I like to get out there and backpack. Like I'll be doing a series on the interior of Mexico. I like to get out into the little towns too. I find
Yeah,
that
me
fun.
too. And that's one of the problems with cruising is, by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, usually you're heading back to the ship. Every now and then they have
Yeah,
late departures.
that's the worst. Like
Um,
I was in Cabo, and like the port time was from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And if you've been to Mexico, you know nothing opens in Mexico before 11 p.m., 11 a.m.
I don't know about you guys, but the way I look at it is this: cruising to me is basically the window to the port, so that at a later stage you can go and do a land trip, fly
right.
in and
If it's
spare
someplace,
time. But
yep,
it just gives you the taster. It's like going to the pub and ordering the taste test or the
exactly.
microbrewery and taste testing their fare. That's the way I look at it. And
And the advantage is, if the port's horrible, well, guess what? At 5
you
p.m.
don't
you're leaving, and you're on a full buffet.
correct, correct.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I mean, again, cruising, I mean, no worries. I mean, you have your entertainment, your gambling, your comedy shows, your dance club, your drinks, your food. I mean, it's like to me an ideal setup. Um, then
So
if,
if
if
I
I
may,
went to if I went to a resort for a week, I think I would be bored senseless. Maybe not, but again, if I go on a cruise for a week, I'm just starting because you're seeing different sights, you're seeing different cultures, you're seeing different things. So
If I may, for the Journals of Awakening, just to let you know, um, cruising has got to be the most cost-effective way to travel ever, because not only are you getting things like you're in your hotel, so you've got your accommodation. You've also got travel because that hotel is actually moving along the water. So all your entertainment, all your food, all your um, um, drinks that you want, all your um, moving from location to location and visiting new places, it's all there. It's all been paid for. You don't have to go out and spend 10 grand like I just did to get on an aircraft to go somewhere, then pay for the accommodation on the other end, then have to pay for taking people out to dinner or going out to dinner, then for the show, and then for whatever else. It's all there on the ship. Just go ahead and do.
I
Just
will
enjoy.
say this though, on a cruise, I don't know. You said it's the most cost effective. I think if you slow travel, like I've done slow travel, and I think that's a little bit more cost effective than a cruise. And you do get to see a lot of things, but you'll never get in depth on a cruise. It's
Yep.
never like I I went to Puerto Vallarta, and like if you go to Puerto Vallarta on any cruise, it drops you off across the street from a Walmart. That's where that cruise drops you off at. So that's not what I would call cultural, but I think it's more about, like Bill said, it gives you an introduction. That's how I look at it. But that's just my opinion.
well, and that's all cruising is. If you have to leave by 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you're not going to see a lot. But you can take a tour and see, hey, because most of the islands are small enough where you can see quite a bit of the island on a short tour. It's like, you know what? I'd like to come here. I see. I don't want to go to. I don't want to go to Bali and go to the tourist section and be there with just all tourists. Right? That's just not something I want to do. And cruising gives me a chance to go see spots, and I don't take the tours. I don't want to go kiss the dolphins anymore. I don't. So I walk around
No fish lips for you.
and eat at the local restaurants and things like that, and try it out and see the local entertainment. I I love it, as Sean said, or Sherry said, it's the appetizer.
Yep.
It whets your
Absolutely.
palate as far as trying to see whether or not you want to try this dish.
Absolutely. And in
And,
actual fact, Journals of Awakening, what I would suggest is not wait until your kids have gone, but actually take your kids with you.
yes,
Because what better way to learn the world than by actually getting them immersed in it, even if it is just the start.
Yeah, I started taking my son when he was 6 weeks old out. He's been traveling. He's 15 years old now, but we've been everywhere together, me and my son. Um, and I mean, going even beyond cruising, like we climbed Mount Fuji together back in 2010.
right,
He was 10 years old at the time when we did that. And it was kind of cool actually because NHK, which is the local television broadcasters, they came out to interview him while he went to climb Mount Fuji. So bring your kids along. I think bringing your kids along to the world is an amazing way to teach them things.
and
Absolutely.
it is. I mean, you get to see different cultures, and um, so many of us in the United States, we get caught up into everybody in the world is supposed to speak English.
Totally.
And I mean, getting out there and seeing it. And as far as taking the kids, when my kids were 3, 4, 5 years old, they were cruising with me, or we travel. I mean, we fly places too. We've flown to Paris, we've flown to Madrid, and spent time there like that. But we really love cruising and seeing the beaches in the Caribbean and going to see Alaska. Um, but again, in Alaska, seeing different ports without having to repack and spend all this time traveling when you have a personal driver, so to speak, on the ship.
Hey, Bill, can I just try something for a second?
Sure.
Did you see that?
Try it one more time.
Okay, you know what I've just done? Um, No, it won't let me. It's you, but it'll let me hide it. Okay, you put on a message. So you highlight the message.
Okay.
It will let any of the other people remove the highlight. So if you forget about the highlight and move on to
Oh,
something else,
can you remove that one?
I can remove I can remove the highlight.
Yeah, I can do it too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's removing it just for me or if it's removing it for the whole group.
No, see, cause I still see the message.
I think it's just hiding it from us, not from him.
Okay. Okay. I see. Yep. All right. I've I was thinking whether or not the guest speakers could highlight video, highlight
What,
chat.
but again, they do have it where you can make a co-host.
Yes. And the co-host, you've got to set it up in the beginning,
Do you? Okay. Okay.
right? So if you look at the live stream I do with Jonesy, Radio Jonesy,
Yeah.
he comes in as a co-host.
Okay. Hey, good night. The journals are waiting. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, good night. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So
As
what do
far
you
as
do,
like the
John?
co-host.
John,
Yes?
what do you do? How do you
What
pay
do
for
I
your
do for a
credit?
living?
Yeah.
I work for the government, actually. I work for the city of Riverside. I'm a document manager.
Okay.
So I'm a records manager for a local city, local
That's exciting.
municipality. Yeah, so it's a good job. I've been doing it for a long time. So the nice part about that is I have time off. I've
Good.
been working for the city for almost 20 years now. So it gives me time off. That's where I get to travel.
I find that interesting. From our point of view as Aussies, you come into a job, you've got 4 weeks up your sleeve.
Yeah. Well, I had to build up to that. Like
Right.
it took me 10 years before I got 4 weeks off.
Yeah, and we have that from the day go.
Yeah, I remember one time I had an employee from Germany. Like she was born in Germany and she had worked most of her life in Germany, but then she got married and moved to the United States. And then she took off for like 8 weeks. I'm like, I've never taken off more than 3 weeks in my entire career ever. But that's normal for you guys. Now,
Yeah.
does it start at 4 weeks and you guys go up from there, or is it always four
Uh,
weeks?
you start at 4 weeks and that's it. But what you can do is you can back to back them. So I won't take this 4 weeks this year. I'll take them next year along with the 4 weeks I've got there. There's my 8 weeks.
Nice. Nice. I'd
Man,
probably forget my job if I was gone for 8 weeks.
Vanessa, welcome in.
Never forget. Oh, welcome, Vanessa.
Congratulations, Vanessa. You've hit the big time. You've actually got an applause. Um,
Woo.
I walk in and he goes, wah, 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 wah. Um,
Well, at least you
uh,
got that shot. I didn't get nothing when I came in.
I know. I'm sorry. I was really concentrating on how to do this,
It's
and I was
okay.
paying more attention
This
to
was
that instead
totally
of
impromptu for
welcoming
you. I
them
know, I
in.
know.
hey, with us, if you do 10 years of work, you get what we call long service leave. You get 3 months.
3 months? Did you hear
Nice.
that, Bill? 3 months?
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I know
Oh,
when I did
I'm
that
like,
23
my
day
mind's like,
cruise, when I did the 23
3
day cruise,
months.
they had kids on there. I'm like, how did the kids get out of school? And I guess, you know, how we have the summer off, but you guys don't do it like that. Instead of having 3 months off, you break it up, you know, like 2 weeks here, 2 weeks there, or whatever
Um,
what the lady was saying.
at the end of the year, we get, so for us, late December, so like around about the 20th of December, the kids are off and they don't go back to school until about February. And then we have terms, so that every 4 times a year, 3 to 4 times a year, they'll get at least another 2 to 3 weeks off.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is you're below the equator, so for you right now is summertime. Where it's
That's
winter for
correct.
us, it's summer over there.
Yeah.
So I won't tell you what the temperature is right now.
Probably about 90. Oh no, Celsius is probably about 35.
Actually, it's 25 today. It's a cool
Is
day.
it? It's kind of,
Yeah.
yeah, cooling off over there a little bit, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Hey,
25.
Eddie.
So
No,
for
oh,
your
I'm sorry.
benefit, John, 25, 50, 60, 70, 80. It's about 80 degrees.
I'm familiar with the Celsius, so you can
Oh,
go with
good
Celsius.
stuff.
I'm okay with that. I'm cool with the metric.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God. You're one of the few intelligent US people. Everybody else talks about.
I never understood that why the U.S. didn't go to Celsius like the rest of the world.
Yeah, why?
It's only like two countries that don't do it.
Like it's like us and Belize. That's it. Not even the UK that invented Fahrenheit and miles use it anymore.
Hey, Eddie, you got crickets, and I'm gonna give you something better than crickets. How's that, Eddie?
Poor Eddie. Poor Eddie.
No, yeah, but that's why again, that's why I love travel. Yeah, I mean, just get to see so much, and like Australia. When I came over there, it was the end of September, beginning of October, so going into early spring. Maybe it was rainy, it was a little chilly.
What
Um,
year?
this year,
Oh, this
or
year.
last year. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
Should have known you before then.
yeah, I met a couple of people, and we did that cruise, and I enjoyed it. I want to come back.
So do you
Come
drive on
on
the
down.
left over there or the right?
We drive on the correct side of the road. You drive on the right. We're on the correct.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Hey, plump travelers, welcome in.
Oh God, you got Larry. G'day, Larry. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Hey,
See,
Larry.
don't get me doing this now.
Oh,
Uh,
he's got you on the big screen. You're on the big screen, Bill. You went to the major leagues there.
It's only because Larry's eyesight's not that good.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm,
Well,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
hey, we'll take what we can get here. We're small channels. We're not big channels. We'll take
That's
it.
correct. That's correct. Yeah. Larry and his lovely wife, Ananda.
Oh, it's Eddie's birthday?
Happy 21st, Eddie.
Happy birthday, Eddie. I didn't know it was his birthday.
I was being nice. I called her the lovely lady. It's more than I can say for you. You're not a lovely lady.
I'm assuming you know Larry then. Oh,
Yeah, Larry and I go way back. We
That's
cruise
good.
together.
okay. There you go. Otherwise, I don't know. It's gonna get awkward.
you never know.
Larry's got an amazing channel. It's called Plum Travelers, and the reason for the name is because he's saying that people who are A, disabled, and B, that are a little bit overweight are able to do things, and that's their trip and their travel. So it's an opportunity to open everybody's eyes.
It's okay. There's no
That's
hiding
true.
that I'm fat, so I can say
No.
that I'm fat. I'm okay with it. So
But again, you don't realize what people think about, like when they get ready to travel or do anything. Everybody, I'm old, and this person is short, and this person is heavy, and this. I mean, I mean, everybody has a little phobia about something. Um, I don't like to travel, and oh no, everybody in Honduras is trying to kill you, and I mean, everybody has a little something. So it's good to see when people have a problem like that, or I should not a problem. Let me scratch that. When people are different, because we're all different, but you show other people that, hey, been a little bit overweight. Tony La Lita Loca, you're looking at him, and the way he gets around it. But that, to me, that gives inspiration to other
Now,
people.
now there's a case in point, right? You had Tony from Lolita Loca come to Australia. If he could, everybody else can. I'm just
There you
saying. I'm just putting it
Yeah.
out there.
Well, he did. I mean, I don't know about getting there, but on the way back, he had a first class ticket. It was quite expensive.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you just came over too, didn't you?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but
when we
again,
came over for October, it
yeah,
was October. When you were, we traded places. You were
yes.
here for a cruise, and we came over to Miami for a cruise. And when we came over, the best part of $6,000 was the flights, just the flights.
$6,000 flights. Ouch. Ouch.
And that was just for two of us.
Last time I went to Japan, I got round trip for $800.
Yeah, was that BC or?
That was BC. We'll see what it is
Mhm.
now.
That four-letter word C is just the destructor. It's
Oh,
Uh-oh.
stuffed life up.
yep, it did.
Well, what's this, Sean? Not everyone has the money you have. The the plump traveler
Good
is
on you,
calling
Larry.
you out there, Sean.
So what
Yeah,
do you
good
do,
on you.
Sean?
I have my own business. I teach first aid.
Oh, okay. I did not know that first aid will get you to first class, but hey, great.
It's not.
Well,
If I said to you, John, if you want, I'll teach you first aid today. What would you say?
um, well, first of all, I'm already first aid qualified, but sure, why not?
You actually have to think about the answer first. Most people
Yes,
don't go, yeah, I'll jump in. Most people go, no, oh God, do I have to do it again?
uh,
And
very
they
true.
say that, and they say that until they've actually done CPR on a real life casualty.
Hmm.
Then the mindset changes. And I don't
Hmm.
want people to wait that long.
Yeah, it just kind of comes with my job. We get certified every 2 years.
Yep. And our rules are to do CPR, you do that every 12 months. To do first aid is every 3 years. So there we go.
Plump Travelers is asking, "What's my channel?" It's Pedrosa Travel. So yeah, if you want to check it out, Pedrosa Travel. I'm not purely into cruising. I go more than just cruising. Yeah, you better renew every 2 years. I don't know how it works in Australia, but we renew every 2 years here in the United States.
Yeah, it's every 3 years here. But
Oh,
because I teach, I renew every year.
makes sense. So is it all aspects of first aid or just
Yep, we
CPR?
teach CPR, first aid, advanced resuscitation, um, patient transfer,
So is this like for
etc.
like EMTs and stuff like that?
oops,
Yep.
hold on one second.
What didn't you do, Bill?
I know I didn't mute the channel. I was trying to get Sean John's channel page so I could post the link.
Oh, thanks. That's great. Although it muted the channel.
I, I'm not very good at. You say thanks now. I'm not very good at this. So we'll
Well,
see.
some Pedrosa channel out there somewhere will get a subscriber, so it'll all be good.
I believe this is yours. I don't know if this is to the video or not.
So,
We'll see.
so you have a family, John? Just one kid, or
Yeah, just one.
awesome?
Yeah, I have a 15-year-old son, lovely wife, just the
Nice.
three of us.
So, hey,
We just go on crazy adventures. That's what we do.
awesome.
Thank you, Plum Travelers. I will definitely check out your channel.
He does. He
Because
has a
Sean
great
said
channel.
not to.
I don't go over there as much as I should, but he has a great channel. And it is lives.
I always like checking out new travelers. Got to do something while you're on your break.
You get a
That's
break?
what I do on my lunch break is look at other travel channels.
You get a break?
Sometimes I get a break. I'm a government worker. It's in the
Oh,
contract.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. You're a government employee. That's correct. Okay.
Yeah, no, don't mess with government employees' contracts. I don't even think in Australia they allow you to do that.
No, we've got trade unions that stop us from doing things like that.
Yeah, I figure as much.
Hey, John, I think Plump Travelers are asking you where you're from.
Oh, I am in Southern California in the United States. British
And
Columbia, Canada. I am actually going to British Columbia, Canada, July. I'm scheduled to go on a Alaska cruise, and I'm going to be going. I'm going to stay a few days before, and I'm going to go to Vancouver, and I'm going to go to Victoria Falls. So I'm way excited. So if you have advice, I'll take it.
Vanessa, yes, I am single, and we're going to have to talk about that.
Ooh, you're going to get a hookup there, Bill.
Right.
Anyway.
Ooh la la.
Mate, John, I'm actually looking at you with a tie. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
That makes you look like an official.
Well, I am an official. So there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You work for the government. I forgot.
There
Hey,
you
Keisha
go.
H.
If you want, I'll show you my badge.
Oh, I've got a thing against badges.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we don't need no badges. It's okay. Heard that one a billion times. Yeah. Pacific
well,
time rules.
well, Larry, you
All these
should get
people
into
quote
the
their
correct
live streams in Eastern time, and I'm over here in Pacific time.
Yeah, well, you should try coming into Australia time, like Melbourne time.
Like, what time is it over there?
It's currently 6 minutes past 4,
In the morning?
even in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. I was like, you're up at 4 a.m. in the morning for this stream? Wow, that's dedication. No, 4 p.m. is not too bad. I can handle that.
Oh, Bill, she wants to chat on
As
Facebook.
well, Facebook. I don't really use Facebook too much. Are you on Instagram, Vanessa?
The popo.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but hey, it must be funny.
The
Oh,
Popo
the popo is
The
slang
poli-
for a cop.
for police.
Oh, okay.
He's calling me a copper.
Well, he'd be correct to some extent.
Yeah.
You're a cup of papers.
Yes, I'm a cup of papers. I'm always a couple of papers short of a stack. That's for sure.
A couple of pages short of a staple.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, for sure.
No, no, Keisha. You're always welcome, Keisha.
Hey, it's Keisha.
Oh, hold on. I don't even. I'm sorry. Somebody else wanted to come up.
Oh,
Oh
there's
my
Larry.
God! Seriously, is there
Of
no
course, Sean.
is there no safe place? How are you, Larry?
No, I'm great, Sean. How are you?
I'm well, thank you, buddy.
For you guys that don't know, me and Sean really, really go way back, but Sean will always be way older than me. So
Well, he's a day into the future, so he'll always be.
That's
older
right.
than me. Sean's in the future
Yeah.
right now. He can tell us what's going to happen tomorrow.
I can tell you.
wait
the
a minute,
weather-
John. I tried that. I tried to get him to give me the lotto numbers, and it didn't work.
Oh no.
What? You didn't hook up your friend, Sean? Oh,
No,
my goodness.
Sean keeps it all for himself. That's why I said, not everybody has the same money as he does.
Well, yeah, because he's in the future. He probably has all of his
Yeah.
stock picks before us.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Larry. If I gave you the lotto numbers and you won,
Yeah.
the problem is you would be so confused as to what you'd do with the money. You'd spend it on cruising, so
Of course.
No.
Uh-oh.
you wouldn't
It's
invite
called
me.
the casino, Sean. It's called the casino.
No, I don't
It-
want to
it was
buy
so
this shit.
It was so funny
Well-
when I played, and I got an email saying, Michigan. I'm from Michigan, and Michigan Lottery, your winnings have arrived. Check your account. And I'm like, what? Let me check my account. I won $10.
Oh my God!
$10, and Michigan's coming after you for taxes.
Wow!
I'm like, I said, was this my lucky day?
Wait, does
Okay,
that half
so-
of that go to IRS? From what I understand.
Probably so. I don't
Well,
know.
he's from Michigan, so he's probably
I'm sure. I'm
getting
sure I have to
charged
claim
50%
that
on
at the
that.
end of the year.
So let me explain something about Australian lotteries. We might have smaller numbers, but if you won $20 million in the Australian lottery, you keep $20 million.
20 million, yeah. Same here in
Really?
Canada.
There's no tax.
There's no tax
No
on winning
tax
lottery
on your
here.
lottery?
None.
Correct.
What?
Go to a casino, you win 1,000, you take home 1,000.
Wow.
It's the way you invest the money then that you get taxed on.
Interesting. That's not the
Now,
way
you
it
were
works
saying-
here in the U.S.
The way it works on the casinos there, I don't gamble enough in the casinos. I spend my first cruise in March, I spent $100, and then this last cruise with Sean, I put $20 in.
What was that?
I-
You're like open. Was that like the free cruise credit?
Actually, no. I didn't feel like play. I actually spent a lot of time with Sean, Dewey, hanging out at the roulette table. He won, he was up like $900. He kept winning. I was his good luck charm. So,
Well, there you go.
So,
Hopefully, you paid for
I
your
spent-
dinner.
oh yeah, for sure, and then some.
There you go.
Speaking of that, we're strong. Will, right? Is it Will?
Bill
Bill.
or Will, either one.
Bill or Will? Yeah, they're saying. Now, I want to ask you. You just did the South Pacific cruise. What is was it the South Pacific cruise, or was it a Hawaii cruise that you did?
South Pacific. It was repositioning, Trans-Pacific
Repos-
cruise from Seattle to Sydney, Australia.
Was it with Princess?
Carnival. It was on
Carnival, okay.
Carnival Splendor.
And Sean, just so you know, I was looking at it last night on your live. I was telling you that I was looking at a 32-day South Pacific, and it comes out total $2,500 total, not including airfare.
Larry, drop dead. I mean, seriously. I hate you. No, Larry is a TA, folks, in case anybody
I'm a travel
knows.
agent, Bill, and
Okay.
whenever you do, when you do Princess Cruise Lines, when you do their training, they give you a free cruise for doing it, and then so they give you a list of there's 55 cruises available that you can use to get for free. But the catch is you have to pay for the taxes and gratuities. So that $2,500 is the taxes and gratuities that it costs for that 32-day cruise. What you did.
Wow.
Now, do you have
That's still really
videos
good,
of that?
though. That's still amazing.
Eddie.
Of my cruise?
Yeah,
Yeah. I showed the different ports and different things on the ship.
I'm going to check out your video because I am quite interested in that. Now, again, it is
I enjoyed it, but I
it's
mean,
either
mine was nowhere near. I mean, again, I had a Carnival casino rate of $100 per person, double occupancy. And
See you
I
later,
think
Eddie. Have a good night, buddy.
the port charges,
Good
I
night,
want to say,
Eddie.
were
Good night,
300.
Keisha.
Good night.
wow.
Good night, Sherry.
How many days was it, Bill?
23 days.
23 days. Okay. Yeah, this was a 32-day.
And which ship, Larry?
There was actually there's a couple. There was the Grand Princess, and then the other one was I can't remember. It starts with an M.
Oh, the Majestic.
Majestic, yes, Majestic.
Now, are these coming to Oz or away from Oz?
Away from.
Okay, so you'd have to fly into Sydney, then jump on the cruise.
Or
That's an
fly
awesome
into
trip.
Melbourne and then,
No.
fly up
Well-
to Sydney and then cruise out.
Correct.
You're aware if I were to go there, I'm not going to go there without not coming to see you, like
Well, that's true.
that'd be pretty rude of me to go all the way over there and not come visit you. Unless you
that's
go on the
true.
cruise with me.
Well, you got to bug them, right?
Yeah.
Mate, that would be a bucket list to actually do a repositioning. So it's one of the things that we're looking at, but not right now.
Yeah.
We
No, of
wanna
course
get-
I'm
not,
actually
Sean. Now,
looking at
Sean.
repositioning to Panama. I think that would be fun.
Well, right
Switching
now,
now?
Panama. There's a bunch of cruises. Like there's a transatlantic. There's 24-day cruises. Like all you have to do is pay the taxes. But I am very interested in doing the South Pacific. The islands, all that area, like would be a dream come true to see all that area.
Well, and I think a ship is the best way to get there because
Correct.
I
plane
agree.
flight in the South Pacific is so expensive. I've looked into it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but we only hit Hawaii and Fiji. Again,
That's
That's all you
good.
did?
that's all we hit. We hit.
Oh gosh,
it
no!
was
This
only-
has
it was
got
only- it was only 6
multiple. Oh wow!
didn't hit-
Yeah, this was. I'm thinking like 10 different ports.
Yeah,
So
no.
so where did it go? You went out of where, Bill?
Seattle to Honolulu, Kona, Hawaii, Maui, and another port in Hawaii. It's not coming to me right now. And then we hit 2 ports in Fiji,
Latoka and Suva.
Suva and Danaru,
Yep. Okay. And then after that,
Sydney.
that's 4 days sailing.
No, you hit 4 ports in Hawaii, and 2 ports in Fiji. So
Where did it
the
start again?
so 23 days, 6 days of ports, and all the rest was at sea.
Wow.
I love sea days. I love sea days.
I didn't know how I was going to like them, but I did. I enjoyed the sea days.
See, I'm
surprised
not a
you
big
didn't-
sea day fan. I like
I'm
port
surprised you
days.
didn't stop off at a couple of others on the way, like Vanuatu.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Vanuatu, French Polynesia.
New Caledonia.
Yeah. I'm trying to. I can't remember the ports that it was saying. I was just looking at it, like just out of the blue. I was talking to Rob yesterday, Sean, and yeah, like it's the ports that I want to. You know, I got to see that South Pacific. I have to.
Oh, it's awesome. You know, as much as you like, I don't know about you, Bill, if you agree, but as much as you guys like the Caribbean, South Pacific is just as gorgeous.
Oh.
Yeah, well, yes. Because we've done the Caribbean so much. Yeah, the South Pacific would be ideal for anybody. I think they would love it.
I've only done the Caribbean, so I don't know.
If you live in the U.S., the
Pacific.
Caribbean's really easy, though.
And that's
Yeah.
the thing. You know what's interesting is you guys you climb the points really easily because you can jump on a cruise and it's only like $700 or whatever it is.
Well, where
And
are you, Bill?
that's-
You're in Michigan,
I'm in Michigan.
and okay.
And the thing is, Americans tend to climb the tree fairly easily, but for us in Oz, it's bloody days to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm spoiled.
Sean,
I'm
I'm
only 2
at-
hours away from Long Beach Terminal.
Yeah.
So, 2 hours I can
You're-
be on a ship.
That was my first cruise out of Long Beach,
There you go.
back in March.
Queen Mary, right?
No. It was on Panorama, Carnival Panorama.
Okay.
I did
fine.
Panorama in 22 also. That was my first
Did
time
ya?
out of Long Beach. Yep.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like it.
technically
I
it's
actually love
22.
Mexico, so
I did. It was totally different.
Yeah.
Now, Larry, talking about the Grand Princess, it's actually in Melbourne today.
it's in Melbourne. Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that one behind you, Sean?
That one is the Grand Princess.
That is the Grand Princess. Okay.
That's the one we're going on in March.
Well, it's been fun, guys, but I'm getting called away over here. So I'm going to have to go, but I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for the test, Bill. This
Yep.
has been very
Take care.
enlightening. I'm going to have to definitely check out this program more.
No
I
worries,
would.
John. Have a look at
Again,
it.
thanks Sean for that. I really enjoyed it.
Have
If
a
you need
good
any
one.
help
Talk
with
later,
it, I'm
guys.
happy to give you some help, John.
Nice meeting you, John.
We'll do. Bye-bye. I
Take care.
subscribe to your channel.
Got you,
I'll
John.
check out everybody else's link. Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
Awesome.
ciao. So, Bill, are you set up for another cruise?
Say it one more time.
Are you booked for another cruise yet, or?
I am. I am. Let me remove him. I am booked May 4th going to Alaska out of Seattle on Carnival Luminosa.
Okay, yep.
Then they're having a booze cruise October 29th. Uh, there's some creators that are getting together on Carnival Glory out of New Orleans, I believe.
Okay,
And,
yes, yep.
and then I'm booked on Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd, the inaugural cruise.
Oh, the Jubilee that got canceled. Well, not canceled, but
Yeah. Well, it's
delayed, I guess.
yeah, it's now it's the first cruise. I mean, again, they were supposed to go in October? Oh no, November for Thanksgiving.
November, yeah.
But now the first one is that week of Christmas.
Oh, so now yours is going to be the official one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you didn't get affected by it?
No, I just booked it not too long ago.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nice. I'm officially booked on 2, but I do have 3 cruises. Sean, you don't know that.
Just shut up, Larry.
I'm booked for officially booked on Carnival Celebration October, which is the other booze cruise with Bill, which is with Mark from the Cruise World. That's in October of 2024. And then I'm also booked on Norwegian Epic. That's in 2025, but I'm also doing a group cruise myself. My wife and I, Ananda, we're going to be celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary. And so I have a group cruise booked for May 5th of 2024 on Carnival Celebration.
Okay, I'm gonna be on the lookout because again, I'm always looking like for new cruises.
Yep.
to go on, so. And
Sean's not
love
going to
group
make it.
Cruises.
You can take Sean's place, Bill.
You never know.
You know,
Sean,
I was going to let him do the ceremony for us, but he doesn't want to. He won't come over and fly over and be my rabbi for my Rebel Schmiegel. I don't even know how to pronounce your friggin' name.
Listen, Larry. Rabbi Yossel Sachs Schmimmelhauser does not.
Yeah, you say that 12 times fast. Go ahead. Does Bill know what we're talking about? Bill, do you know why Sean's a rabbi?
I do not.
So this group cruise that we went on in October, there was an actual vow renewal on it, and Sean was the rabbi facilitating the ceremony.
Good work, Sean. Good work. Now it makes sense.
You should see it. It was good. It was
beautiful, Sean. It was beautiful and hilarious.
Who has the video of it?
A bunch of us.
About 30 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
It will come out.
I tried to send it to V, but it's like 5 gigs of video and photos. I couldn't send it to her. There was no way I could send it to her. So I had to put it on a USB stick and send it to her. Yeah. This is different. I'm on my phone, but I also have my projector. We just got a projector, and I got to get it all set up. And on the phone, the screen is totally different than what I see. Wow, is that ever different? evmux, the setting on evmux here.
Because you are watching the video, you're watching the evmux on your mobile, right?
Yeah, both. I'm watching it on the projector screen and this.
Oh, you're watching it on both?
Yeah.
How are you outputting to the projector? Okay. You just made yourself dark.
It wasn't anything I did.
No, it wasn't anything you did. It was Larry, and I'm going to get him for this one.
But yeah, it looks like I've got about 15 minutes left.
Yep, that's cool.
But again, I I I I love this, and now I can see how to bring people up and how to deal with people there.
You can kick him out now. Remove him.
Let's see, kick out the speaker. There we go. So you're able to kick people out, and you can always come back up. But
Yep.
no, so far so good. I just have to just play with and get used to how to set up like the live streams and things like that, which is not difficult, but um, it's just something different.
Yep. Oops from Larry now.
But yeah, I got to make it back. They have a cruise coming from Seattle to Brisbane in September.
Which ship?
It's
Because I know Carnival are bringing 2 ships down.
it's Carnival, and I'm not sure which ship, but it's a 30-day cruise. It might be. Is it the Luminosa?
The Luminosas look to be coming down here again.
It might be Luminosa. It's like 30 days, and it hits. It hits Alaska. It hits. I think the Philippines and Japan, Indonesia maybe, and then
Yeah.
it goes to Brisbane.
Brisbane's a nice port. They just finished the terminal, and the sad thing was when they finished the terminal, that's when the pandemic hit. All right, Larry, let me guess. It's a Samsung, right?
Can you hear me?
I
Yes.
can hear you. I asked you a question.
Sean, back off.
Well, wait. I have
One
I have a
sec.
Samsung.
Test,
We
test.
keep-
1, 2.
We keep
I'm not
having
getting.
this-
No, I can't hear you guys.
Well, that's because you need to redo it again. You're getting replay.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Output. Default. Noise suppression. Stereo audio output. Speaker.
Quick, kick him out. No,
Test, test. Test 1, 2.
Can you hear us now?
Thank God this is a test.
yeah, it is. To everybody else out there.
1, 2. Can you hear us now? I can. What it is I'm not hearing it on my phone.
You're hearing
You're hearing
through-
you're in delay.
I can. What it is I'm not hearing it on my phone. You're hearing delay. I can. What it is
And now we're doing the replay. Larry,
come back
on
in?
out and go back in. Yep, good move. Go out, come back in, and then reset.
But yeah. Let me see. No connection. There we go. So, but yeah, so I can't get the price right though because they wanted like $3,500 per person, double occupancy to go over there for that 30-day cruise.
3,500.
Yes.
That's about $100 a day.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad. It just is. It being a solo, you're talking $7,000.
Yep.
So a little rich for my blood.
Is it an interior?
It was interior, yes.
When you went back, was that interior as well?
When I came over there from Seattle, it was interior.
How did you like being in interior for that period?
It didn't bother me. It didn't bother me one bit. Oh, hold on. We boot him out on this one.
He's got like 3 connections. Seriously, Larry.
He's back.
3 connections.
Hey, Larry.
Oh, now you heard me.
See, it's not giving me sound now.
No sound.
It's not giving me sound through my phone.
You should have.
Interesting.
It's because it's
I'm
a
here.
Samsung,
Here,
Larry.
let me see. Test 1, 2 there. I have audio on my projector, but the audio is not coming through my phone at all.
Because it's coming through your projector.
Cam, mic, audio. Test 1, 2. Yeah, it's not giving me no audio whatsoever.
I don't know enough about it, so I'm no help.
It's
Hello. There we go. There now.
reception on his end.
Sorry, guys.
It's because Larry's using a Samsung. Larry keeps on hitting me about apples because I use Apple.
Yeah, it won't give me sound. Okay, I'm gonna close everything. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
Good.
My son uses Apple, and I use Samsung.
Mm-hmm.
He swears by it.
Well, you're sitting on my desk right now, which is in an Apple, so it works. I like it. It's easy to use. It's easy to work.
I may try it again. And Miss Vanessa, I see you over there. Oops, upside the head. Oops, upside the head. You went old school on me on that one. No, yeah, I love coming on here. No problem, John. I love coming on. Whoops. I love coming on here, just playing around with this, just so I can learn how to do it. Since if I want to try to do live, I might as well do the best that I can. And
Absolutely. And I just think it's a great device, a great tool.
yeah, I mean, and you're telling me this is all like the free version.
You know, well, what you're using right now is free.
Yeah, which is that to me that's crazy. That you get all of this, and I'm not even I'm barely scratching the surface of what I could do as far as setups and things like that. So
Correct.
I will eventually become as good as you, Sean.
Oh, I'm not that good.
Uh,
But thank you, Bill.
so,
Just enjoy. You know, just do your best. Just enjoy. Have fun.
oh yeah, you know what? And that's what I like about this because it's for me this is fun. You know, it's not not trying to get monetized and I mean again, and if I'm going to go live, I might as well have some kind of streaming software that I like.
Correct.
We
That's
were
the way I
talking,
looked at it.
yeah,
As long as I was happy and comfortable and easy using the software, I'd go for whatever.
and
But
especially if if you're looking at it as business, well, that's just a business expense.
correct.
Okay, hold on, I've got somebody down here. Hey,
Now this should be
It
working.
is.
There we
all
go.
right. What was it?
Oh, I had to shut every window. Don't ask, Sean. Don't go there, Sean. Bill, I'm going to plead the fifth on that one because Sean will take it and use it against me. So I'm not going to respond to that question.
It's called
Well, I'm going to keep
Samsung.
that in mind because I have a Samsung too. So
Do you really? Okay, see, 2 against 1, Sean.
Yeah, but our stuff works.
Oh, really? Oh,
Really?
see, we'll see what that, Sean. Yeah.
At least at least I admit I'm the mistake at times.
What iPhone did you get?
I got the 13, and
You get the
proud.
13?
It's right over here.
Yeah, well, I got the S22 Ultra, by the way.
Yeah, and it's screwed up.
How do you like it,
No,
Larry?
it didn't screw up. What I did was I went to change the screen around to show you the big screen over there, and that's what screwed up.
See, it's screwed up. It's
No,
Samsung.
not the phone, the program.
Hey, Larry, I'm not going to have a domestic with you in front of Bill.
Oh, sorry, Bill. I apologize,
No
Bill.
problem, Larry. Larry, how do you like the Ultra 22?
Love it. Love it. Now, of course, I'm actually coming. I just upgraded from the Samsung A71, which is the mid-tier phone.
Okay.
The only thing right now that I'm noticing is the camera. That's the only thing. Everything else works just the same as my A71, but the camera, it's got that 100 times zoom. And actually, it can actually record in 8K, even though none of us can see it in 8K, but it can record in 8K, everything else. I haven't really done much of anything like content creating or anything, but I'm sure it'll be great.
Yeah. Well, I have like the 21, Ultra 21.
21, yeah. Now, the S21, from what I understand, and even when I was looking at this S22 a long time ago, they said the S21 is actually better. In most cases. A lot of cases, sorry, I will say that.
Yeah. Again, I haven't had any problems with it, and I've used it for, gathering some content, like with a gimbal, and so far, no problem. My son has a Apple with a 14 Pro Max, I believe.
Yeah.
So he's going with me on. Actually, I'm going with him to Alaska. So I'm going to use some of that for see how that works as far as gathering content.
See, with the A71 I had, there was no zoom capability. So if you're out recording anything, same with my GoPro, there is no zoom capability on the GoPro or my A71 that I had.
Wow.
So when you're out, say, as you know, on cruising, you can see, oh, look at that whale way over there, and you want people to see it. Well, I never had that ability.
Right.
Well, now with the A71, I got 100 times zoom that will zoom right in, right? And I really got it really basically next to nothing. Now, what it is in Canada, they get us to lease the phone. So I own the phone for 2 years, and at the end of the 2 years, I trade it back in for another one.
Right.
And all it did was my bill went up $20. But here's the thing: I went from 6 gigabytes of data up to 25 gigs of data. So really, I got the phone next to nothing, really, for upgrading, right?
Okay. And Jim, I have about 2 minutes left before this boots me off.
Yeah. Oh, you only get a 2-hour limit on that?
A 2-hour limit.
Oh wow!
He gets full use on it for that 2 hours.
Yeah.
If he pays,
I have
it,
evmux as well, Sean. I'm just so used to StreamYards, and the thing that I do with StreamYards is that's all I need, right? I do like evmux.
You were pushing
What's
me down. You were going to push me down the OBS path, and because you were pushing me down the OBS path, it was too confusing. And I found that this is closer to the OBS methodology, but still a lot easier.
Really?
Really? Yeah, really.
I think really the one major thing I like about this is that your video is in 1080 instead of 720 with so right now I have my phone set to shoot in 2K, like on video for you guys.
Okay.
But now you're only going to see it in 1080, but it's still better than, like, when you look back on your replays of your live feeds, 720p really sucks.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't like it. I think, I'd really wish we could stream in 1080, but no, that's like, what, $40 a month? And I don't do enough live feeds to justify paying that kind of money. So with evmux,
we know that, Larry. You can do a lot more live streams, Larry.
Sean, just know I'm actually going to be starting my other channel. If you would have watched my full live feed from Thursday night, you would have known that I'm starting my other channel, okay?
Had too much going on, Larry, to worry about looking at your chat. No, it's true. I'll go back and watch the live, the replay.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, Ron. Right. Yeah. Anyway, I have a new thing coming out, Bill, but it's nothing to do with well, I can't say it's got nothing to do with travel. The name of my new channel is going to be called Cognitive Nomad. And really what Plump Travelers is all about is inspiring others to get out and travel the world, mainly those with disabilities, hidden disabilities, mental health issues and chronic pains and stuff.
Yeah.
The disabilities that you don't see, handicap parking, you got a wheelchair that explains disabilities. Well, there's so many different disabilities out there, right? So with mine,
Yeah,
I'm trying
you
to
have about
inspire
10
those.